welcome to the Ezra Needs to Catch a Break experience. I am your willing host, Ezra. Welcome back to the June Marathon. And today, we're back. It's time to start the next Ace Attorney game, which just so happens to be Justice for All. So, welcome to the Lost Turnabout. Hold on, I have to turn off my music. 1 second. Suicide is the type of thing that you can't listen to music for. Play the Lost Turnabout? Hell yes. Let's do this. I have to... How did I get into this mess? What mess, Phoenix? What are you dealing with? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? The judge? What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. What? September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before the trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind, you're a policewoman, right? That maybe I had done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope's lost. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you did for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I'd really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm cutting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl had said I prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. That's such an interesting start. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Braid. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Hey, Payne. Yo. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense excuses. Man says fucking amnesia, can't remember who he is, what his job is, or how to be an attorney, and they're not hearing him out. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Oh no, trusting I have. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Oh, okay. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. It's true. We haven't seen you since the first case of the other game. Let's see what you've learned since last time. Well, I won't you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Gumshoe! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know, work under that detective. Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He was such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters. Expose Park. The victim is one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report. Correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. I probably should have done this before. Oh, I do have things. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Justin's autopsy report. Found in the victim's body because of nearsighted glasses. Okay. Even the estimated time of death is unusually documented. Unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy are confirmed at the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court will accept this into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? No. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found in the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk against such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. If about evidence and people involved with the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? Did they do this for new players? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey! Why are you giving me the lie? So do you wear nearsighted or far-sighted glasses? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime, at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear it from our witness about this evidence. Cross-examination pretty soon? Witness testimony. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it's clearly found him, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. That's the wrong spelling. This is the picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts this into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim emerged in clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get into the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses, fuck, all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he sort of just looks like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. It's taking every fiber of my being not to turn and grab a bag of pistachios. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, boy. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Can I see the court record really, really quickly? There's something even more incriminating in the glass than the victim's life during his day. The victim was pushed from the bench area, and he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but this could have been its name, Maggie, sir. Press. I guess I should press on all the statements. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal. It's just what it said. This picture of it. No matter what way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know. Contradiction. I heard from friends about it, so that's what the point is finding if contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. This piece of evidence, glasses, it's hard not to say she's a culprit. Don't give up. I really want to see special moves here. Like, what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence. Oh, that present evidence. Oh my god. Yes! The Great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Make sure things are a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? That's what I need. Alright, let's give this another try. There's something even more incriminating most. During a scientific position of ammunition, I don't like saying it, but yeah. Sorry to say, that's not the right spelling. He said the thing. What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just wrote out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger at shreds, ready to take on my opponent. Death slam! What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please say the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name, name is Maggie Bride. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bride. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. I'm not. It's a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But, 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 but maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. I think if you're dating someone... May I remind you that it was you who said the defense is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him not to know her name. No! Oh yeah, Payne. We're back at it again. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bride had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. I'm pressing that. The day of the incident just happens to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bride had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came up to me and asked what she should give her. Oh. Those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, a tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Officer Prince and Officer sound like they were even talking about marriage. Really? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's married someone of gotta marry someone of the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your business, pal. Let's go! Over 2 months ago? Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was the birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at the store from that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made. The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how the glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think it's relevant. Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That covers the key to this whole case. I wouldn't say all that. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. So happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. Damn, he really don't remember anything. So it's used to squeeze information out from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you were that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Sorry, I have pixie sticks. Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the gloves to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, here it is, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. That's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think the court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defense were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. So that is true. That brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? No, probably not. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little bit more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that caused the writing in the ground. From this, we can confirm the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we can confirm this victim. After we checked the victim's pointer finger, we found that there was also scratches on it. And this we can confirm. I think this is left-handed. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what's special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. No. Yes, it's really yellow, but it's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed. Why, you're absolutely right. It is in the name. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I'd never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obviously from the picture it was his... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Well, therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that the victim was written by the name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, that's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Not quite. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. I was planning on giving up being a lawyer? Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride. No, not yet. What? I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. There's another. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order. Order in the court. I believe recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll just see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Now, normally I would say I will see you tomorrow for the next part of this. However, that's not what's happening. I quite literally need to record one video so that I could have the first 10. So I think the way that I'm going to do this is for Phoenix Ace Attorney, Justice for All, each increment is going to be at the end of the 10 videos. So the next video for Phoenix Ace Attorney you'll see will be on the 20th. Until then, the next video you will see is Stardew Valley, though. Thank you so much for watching. I have been your willing host, Ezra, and I will see you all next time. Bye.